lovely Brooklyn Navy art. It's got a good vibe to it, though. It's kind of haunting a little bit. No?
It is very. It's a very cool set, actually. It's cool that they repurposed it and they kept it alive, because there are businesses and fishmongers and all sorts of things happening around here that have nothing to do with Fringe.
Right. So now is Fringe going to be shot a lot on the streets of New York? Is that going to be kind of your backdrop a little bit, or?
It depends on the episode. The show's actually not based in New York. In fact, the show's not really based anywhere. The central location, if you can believe it, is Boston. We're shooting New York for Boston.
Well, you can kind of make it work.
Which all the guys just love. But the show travels wherever the investigation takes the gang. That's where we end up. So I think the Brooklyn Navy Yard is going to be a lot of different places over the course of our show.
Okay, because it has sort of a nondescript,
abandoned industrial, ex-military sort of place.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So now your character is an investigator. You're on the investigating crew, or you're kind of.
He's not. No, not really.
Oh, not really. Okay. See, this is the blind part.
Yeah, exactly. He is a reluctant part of the crew who's brought in by circumstance more than by desire.
Okay. So now does he get in on the action then, or?
Well, he can't help but get in on the action, but he doesn't really want to be there.
Okay. So he's sort of like a reluctant hero.
Yeah, I wouldn't say he's much of a hero at all.
Oh,
but
not at all. Okay.
But yes, he's definitely reluctant. Short on hero, high on reluctance.
High on reluctance.
Yeah.
Okay. So your character's situation would be to run away from the gunfire, or in the midst of it?
Well, it's not really. We're not really a bang bang sort of shoot 'em up show.
Today, though, no? It's not.
That's not gunfire, but there is a bang bang portion today.
Okay.
But those aren't guns that are going off.
Okay. I guess we'll wait to find out.
Yeah, exactly. I can't tell you any more than that.
Yeah. So do you like being on like sort of episodic TV to sort of return to it and kind of?
Yeah, still getting my sea legs back as far as the hours are concerned, but I do like. First off, I like science fiction, so I like the stuff that we're shooting. It's much more up my alley. If I was an audience member, this is the type of show I would watch, much more than sort of angsty drama. And then the beauty of television is that you do it well and you get it right, then you get to tell the story over a long period of time. And it can live and grow with the actors and the characters and the storyline, and that's the part that I like about TV.
Right. And you also have a consistent gig.
Well, the consistent gig is great. I mean, the acting is it's really hard to beg for sympathy as an actor because we don't technically really have a very sympathetic job. But yeah, being a freelancer all the time is tough.
Right. So now J.J. Abrams is the director of the show or the creator of the show?
He is the creator of the show.
Right.
Well,
so
he's a co-creator of the.
No?
Yeah.
I'd say.
He's doing okay.
Yeah, he has a few hits under his belt.
Yeah, he and Bob Orsi and Rick Kurtzman, I think, sort of hatched the idea for this show somewhere during the trek of it all last year. And he's the big brain, and then we have our executive producer, my direct boss, is a guy named Jeff Pinkner, who's also part of their gang. This is the beautiful thing about JJ and Bad Robot. It's definitely his name and his ideas, but he has a group of people around him that he loves working with, and there's sort of this concept factory. They just spew out all these ideas, and now I'm part of it.